Shameful. Sydney McLaughlin Levrone and others prize money announcement upsets track and field community. I don't make my money on the track. Back in March 2025, Gabby Thomas said in a podcast. She was discussing the money she got from winning 3 gold medals in the 2024 Olympics. For a gold medal in the US, you get paid $37,000, she said. The reaction from the host, that's it? 37 GS for what could be a lifetime worth of work? No, absolutely. The money was extremely low for any track and field athlete who puts their whole life into that one medal. Fans were disappointed back then. Now Gabby is not coming to Tokyo, but her compatriot Sydney McLaughlin Levrone will be there, and she will not be earning much either. The same sentiment is for the World Championships. The total prize money allocated by World Athletics for the Tokyo 2025 Championships is $8,498,000 US. So who's getting how much? Prize monies for the Tokyo 2025 World Championships. Eyes captioned Track and Field Gazette to a tweet made today. So who's getting how much? Every finalist in the individual events receives a payment, with the champion earning $70,000, the silver medalist $35,000, and the bronze medalist $22,000. The money keeps flowing down the line. 4th place collects $16,000, 5th takes $11,000, 6th earns $7,000, 7th gets $6,000, and even 8th pockets $5,000. The relay team also gets its share. Finish first and your team gets $80,000, while a silver medal brings in $40,000. As for bronze, it's $20,000. 4th place gets you the same as individual events for the same position, while 5th place takes a plus of $1,000. The 6th place will earn you $8,000, while finishing 7th will result in a $6,000 payout. 8th place earns $4,000. The fans are not happy. According to Nagashima, Ono and Tsunamatsu, NONT, in Japan, prize money is taxed as domestic income. Non-residents face a flat 20.42% withholding tax, while residents pay progressive rates that can reach up to 55.945% with local and reconstruction taxes included. Counting all OS, this in the track and field community is not very happy with the prize money. Fans disappointed over Sydney McLaughlin Levrone and others' prize money. A user said, extremely low for the best in the world. Athletes deserve to be compensated much better. The $70,000, which might sound like a lot, but when you factor in years of full-time training, coaching, travel, medical support, and living expenses, it often barely covers the costs. Another fan pointed out, just realized now that track and field athletes earn small, compared to other sports including golf and tennis. No debates here. In 2021, the average earnings for a PGA Tour player were approximately $1.48 million. Another user brought tennis into the discussion, writing, after a week of watching the US Open, I'm baffled by the prize money in track and field. You get a $110,000 for just reaching the first round in the US Open. This sport is truly underfunded. The total 2025 US Open prize money was $31,620,000 for the women's or men's singles, where the winner got $5 million. A track and field fan also said, mediocre footballers make more than this a week, often while sitting on the bench. Also, what about the events that contain more than 8 competitors? Are those who finish 9th and below getting nothing? The comparison to football also echoed in another comment from a fan, commenting, most football players in European leagues earn more than first place every single week. In the Premier League, the average weekly salary of £80,000 translates to roughly $100,000. The top players can earn up to £525,000 per week, or about $656,000. Even the average player's weekly pay exceeds the $70,000 awarded to a gold medalist at the 2025 World Athletics Championships. So Sydney McLaughlin Levrone, who is taking a new challenge, or Noah Lyles, who has come back from injury and is defending his title, won't be getting much money when you compare it to other sports. What do you think? Is the money justified? There's a cold truth in the roar of the stadium, in the heat of sprints and the ache of hurdles. Dedication, sacrifice, and mastery do not always equal fair reward. The recent announcement of prize money for the Tokyo 2025 World Athletics Championships, where champions take home $70,000 US, silver medalists $35,000, and places down to 8 still fetch just $5,000. Lay bare Fisher in what many thought was a golden age of sports. Cue the outrage. Track and field lovers, athletes, commentators, they cried shameful, embarrassing, unrealistically low. Say what you want about the glamour of gold, the glory of the record, but no one ever should pay full price for the dream of excellence. And yet, many are doing just that. Sydney McLaughlin Levrone, Noah Lyles, Sha'Carri Richardson, and others, stars who command attention, who pull in viewers, who inspire legions, are being forced to compete under a compensation rubric that feels outdated, even punishing. For their physical and psychological exertion, for years of training, crossing borders, healing injuries, taking risks, the prize money is often eaten by coaching costs, travel, diet, support, taxes, even that $70,000 champion's purse. After withholding and local tax, it shrinks fast. To complain is not to diminish the value of sport, rather, it's to demand that value be recognized. Because look at what's stacked against these athletes. 1. Hidden costs behind the glory. Every moment on the track comes after expenses, training facilities, endless drills, physiotherapy, nutritionists, travel, mental coaching. If the reward doesn't cover or marginally surpass those costs, athletes are running in the red. Fans who see a fast time, a gold medal, or a world record hardly see the unpaid hours and the financial anxiety. Yet those are every bit as real. 2. Comparisons that sting. It's impossible to ignore how other sports distribute money. Tennis players go out in the first round of a Grand Slam and still walk away with six-figure sums. Golfers, soccer stars, even some basketball players, that level of fame brings with it golden contracts. Meanwhile, track and field, global, historic, Olympic, offers far less. Fans say, why choose track if you can choose a sport that pays better without breaking your body to the core? 3. The promised new frontier. Cracked flaws. Enter the Grand Slam Track League, founded by Michael Johnson, with hopes of rethinking compensation. Big talk, higher purses, appearance fees. Sydney McLaughlin Levrone was first to sign, with promises of $100,000 for winners of events, guaranteed payouts even for lower placings. On paper, a potential lifeline. But reality has not aligned with promise. GST, Grand Slam Track, has been embroiled in financial shortfalls, unpaid wages, cancelled meets, investors pulling back. McLaughlin Levrone is reportedly still owed $250,000, Gabby Thomas $180,000, and others similar sums. The vision to elevate athletes to true professionals flickers under the strain of money that was promised but not delivered. 4. The moral weight and momentum. Why does this matter? Because how a sport treats its top athletes isn't just an economic issue, it's a moral one. It signals what we value, what we believe merit demands, what sacrifices we are willing to honor. It also affects who can afford to stay in the sport. Young talents from less privileged backgrounds may see these numbers and decide the financial risk isn't worth chasing their potential. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.